You have to try our bread straight out of the oven. It is so hot. Good morning, everyone. This is David Hoffman from Davidsbeenhere, coming at you from Gori, the largest city in the Kartli region here in the Republic of Georgia. Only a 1-hour drive west from Tbilisi. Today I'm going to show you everything you have to see in the city, from the fortress to the bazaar, and we're even going to an ancient cave city. I'm excited, I'm pumped. 8 in the morning, let's get it done. Good morning, dude.
Yo, what's up?
So what's up with this place?
So this is the Gori Fortress. It's a hill on top of the city. It's been fortified since ancient times, basically, but the present form that you see is dating back to the 18th century when it was reconstructed.
18th century fortress. I mean, it looks medieval, obviously. Stone structure, huge, right over the entire city. So this is Gori, all of this, right?
Yeah.
And so where's Stalin's museum?
So like when we get up to the top, we'll see the rest of the city. We're seeing one half right now. Like the fortress is like right in the middle of the city. So when we get on top, we'll see on the other side where Stalin's house was.
Stalin, dictator of the USSR. He was born here in Gori. Incredible. I had no idea. It's been a struggle this morning trying to wake up. I haven't seen too many fortresses like this, right? So you got small stones, big stones, big boulders. Wow. Woo! Here in the center we have like an ancient well, huge cistern, right? This is where they collect water. Always need a source of water. And over here we have the views of Gori. It's Gori directly in the center. You have epic views. Wow, it's incredible. Only a 1-hour drive from Tbilisi, easy day trip. I'm excited for the whole day. It's gonna be great. That's basically it for the Gori Fortress, right? Incredible views. You can see the fortress from the entire city. You have more walls over here, which actually like extends down to the ground, which I didn't see that before. And that's it for the Gori Fortress. Ancient well, beautiful walls, incredible views, and we're ready to go to the bazaar.
Let's go.
Let's go. Gachapuri, gachapuri, gachapuri. I need gachapuri right now. Cheese, bread, coffee, that's all we need. Yeah. Can't wait. The bazaar, I'm sure we'll find a lot of food. Whew, and this is a hike. It's a little windy today. Love the oxygen though. A little overcast. Perfect, because yesterday was boiling here. Boiling. So Tim, what is this? Old Gori?
Yeah, so this is the old center of town. Now the town's of course grown a lot bigger. They restored a lot of houses around here. Like we have here, like what used to be the Catholic Church. Now it's been like being used by the Orthodox Church.
Yeah, so it's Saturday morning, you know, everybody's slowly waking up. It's really early in the morning. We're gonna go to the bazaar. I'm sure it's gonna be packed. Bazaars are always like chaos, right? Like everybody's everywhere. You know, they're selling cheese, wine, cha-cha, fruits, vegetables, and that's basically how bazaars are here in Georgia. Sometimes they have clothing, like flea market style. Sometimes they don't have any of that, right? Just basically produce. And this is the Stalin Museum. If you guys don't know, Stalin, brutal dictator from the USSR, was born in this city. So basically what they did is they transported his old house to here. They also put his train, his like private train, right?
The train car that he used to travel in, like all around the USSR, like they put it right here on like a little special rail. They built a whole museum where you can like see like memorabilia from Stalin's life. And yeah, like obviously a brutal dictator, but people from this town are proud of the fact that he was born here and he came from here.
We're not gonna go inside, but this is it, right? Stalin Museum. And this is Stalin's massive cart, number 3878. So he traveled all around the USSR in this. If you guys don't know the history, it was Lenin and Stalin. Lenin passed away, Stalin continued for like 30 plus years, and he ruled the USSR. This is the museum. We have the building here. We have the train cart, which is incredible. I can't even believe they brought that here. And this is Stalin's home, just an ordinary village house, right? So he was born here. He became one of the most powerful men in the world, ruled for 3 decades. Insane. And yeah, I mean, they basically brought it, took it apart and put it back together here, right? Yeah. So it's made of bricks. You got wood. So from the side, it just looks like a wall, right? From over here. But then you walk this side and you have a terrace. You have the entrance, and then you have basically the cellar down there.
Yeah. All right, so it says like he was born here in 1879 and he lived here until 1883, so until he was 4 years old. After that, He moved to town and grew up to be one of the most powerful men in the world.
Are you hungry or what?
I'm so hungry. Just had one coffee this morning, nothing else.
Going straight to the bazaar. So now we're entering the Gori Bazaar, so big market. This is more like a flea market mixed with produce. And you were saying it burned down recently.
Yeah, so recently apparently there was a fire and the bazaar burned down. So I'm not sure like how much we're gonna see, but let's check out and see what there is.
Well, it's very unfortunate. The bazaar burned down, so there's only a few vendors here. They're selling books, clothing, toys, and that's basically it. Look, you got some Avengers in Georgian, right? And I think we're just gonna keep walking around and see what else we can find, but it's really, really unfortunate. This is what happens, right? When you're traveling, unexpected things happen all the time. Just get ready for that. And okay, well, I mean, there's some people over there in the street. So basically they moved the market to the street, right? That's what happened?
Yeah.
So you have watermelons, melons, just fruit vendors. Wow, dude, it's crazy. How many are there?
It looks like they have all these like stands on the street with different fruits and vegetables. They sent us over here. They said the bazaar's not over here anymore, so like let's check it out.
We've been walking around for like 15 minutes, checking out all these different vendors, but it's basically like a flea market here on the road. I mean, you have clothing, shoes, glasses, you know, watermelons, and more fruits, right? Look at this. You have these guys with all these. Look at this. Yeah, the brooms as well. So we're just gonna keep walking and hopefully we find some food. I'm extremely hungry. Already 10:30 in the morning. My man, this is crazy.
Yeah, like so like I knew a bazaar over here, but apparently it burned down. So they said they moved it to a different part of town. We're gonna see if we can find it.
Yeah. So when it burned down, everybody just moved over here to the street, and then they also have another section somewhere else in town. We're gonna look for it. Hopefully we find it. The guy's telling us it's like 2 or 3 kilometers away, right?
3 kilometers. The one lady said 200 meters. Now he said 3 kilometers.
Crazy. It's all good. We're making it for you. The old bazaar burned down by the bus station in the center of town. Now the new bazaar is next to the new bus station. This is it right here. We finally found it. I mean, we've been driving around for like 20 minutes, but this is the bazaar. It says bazaar right over there, and there's a lot of vendors, so we'll see what we find. Look at this. Hello.
Looks like they have the tone slobiani as well, like the bean bread like baked in the tone.
We're gonna buy some bread, and the lady's like, you know what? No, our gift. Just give us some sweet bread. So it's sweet.
It's called kada. It's like a kind of a sweet bread.
We're gonna try some sweet bread. So sweet. Whoa, look at that dough. This is fantastic. Fluffy, super sweet. I don't even know what's in here. It's like sugar.
Yeah, I think it's sugar, and I think maybe some almond paste as well, which they often put in the sweet bread.
It is a crazy oven. It's like a little Ferris wheel, right? So it just keeps going up. She has like stones there. She puts 3 pieces of bread. She moves it up. It bakes. Sits there probably for like 10-20 minutes, and it's ready. And she just keeps going, non-stop. That bread was so good, man. Super sweet. Incredible. So this is lubiani. So it's a bean filling. Nice. Smoky dough. Love it. A little charred.
Delicious. A little bit of spice. A little bit of pepper. The best way to have the bean filling. It's like a little bit of kick.
Yeah, it's what I love about all these different pies here in Georgia. They always add a little bit of pepper, make it a little spicy. While I'm sitting here eating this amazing bread, all the other bread keeps finishing and they keep pulling it out, right? Just doesn't stop. She just keeps putting it in and pulling out. You like beans? This is the ultimate bean bread. Though it's got hit with a kick. These people are too nice. They're like, you have to try our bread straight out of the oven. It is so hot. Ooh, I can't even hold it. Crunchy, fluffy. Talk about the bread in this country. So much bread. Wow, it's still boiling. I'm gonna have one last bite and we're out of here. Best bread of my life. Magluba. Magluba. This family's too nice. So kind. They gave me the bread. They're like, you have to eat it. It's free. It's on the house. Oh. That was phenomenal. So good, really hot, perfect. And as you can see, that bakery is super popular. There's a person there every minute just asking for more and more bread. And that's just regular bread, right? That's not khachapuri, just regular, fluffy, delicious bread.
Tony Slobiani, the bean bread made in the same way.
And after all this searching, we found the bazaar. So this is a new bazaar. It's covered. You have different sections, right? Over here we have different tools. Over here we have fruits, vegetables, and then over there it's like more like a flea market, right? But it's empty right now. Not so many people. It's a cold Saturday morning, which is so weird because yesterday was so hot.
Yeah, people still working off their hangovers.
Yeah, in this country, 100%. And yeah, I guess we're just gonna walk around a little bit, see what we can find, maybe some more food. If not, we're going straight to the ancient cave city. Super nice lady. She's like bringing the walnuts, right? Cracking them open. She's letting us try. Eat this all day. This is like the king of walnuts is Georgia, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, so walnuts is a super important part of Georgian cuisine. You can find it in the salads, in the meat dishes, and like all different kinds of dishes. Like they're always putting in walnuts.
My favorite walnut, I guess, dish is the eggplant with walnut paste. That's the best one.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna take one more, my friend. Okay. This lady is too much. She's like, "You want some wine?" I'm like, "I guess I'll try. I'll try a little glass. It's fine." It's already almost noon. Had a lot of walnuts, a lot of bread, and look over here. We have the dried chilies, sun-dried. Oh, I love these. They're not so spicy though. My friend, Gamajos. Oh, nice, nice. This is super young wine, like straight juice. My friend here is coming up to me. Look at his eyes. Gorgeous eyes.
Wow.
Blue eyes.
Very good.
And the next vendor has sala, so basically pork belly. Looks good. And this one is like filled with spices, chili. Wow. I'm in awe with this one. I can't wait. Oh my God. Super spicy. Red pepper. Chili. I guess I need some bread with this.
Sorry, take some bread.
It's amazing. Good job.
Aside from selling all this stuff in the bazaar, this guy also repairs sewing machines.
This guy is the man. And Liverpool. No, Arsenal. Garmajos.
How much?
It's a joke? Bottle number 15 or 18? Everywhere I go, they feed me wine. Can you believe this? It's crazy. Thank you, Maglova. This is why I love coming to bazaars. The people treat you like straight up family, like a king, right?
Exactly.
So we got wine, we tried bread, and we didn't pay. Obviously, we gave them some money. We tipped, but they didn't accept any of that. But it's all good. You know, we're gonna drink this maybe tonight. And now we're going over to the cave city. So it's like the biggest city in Georgia in ancient times.
Yeah, it was a really big city in Georgia in ancient times. Like royals lived there. They ruled the country from there. It's called Tbilisi, which means fortress of the lords, basically.
And where is it?
So it's outside of town, like around 5-10 kilometers.
From the photos I've seen, it looks like, you know, cave cities in Cappadocia, very similar, but obviously this is Georgia, very different. Let's go. And this is it, the most visited site in Gori, the cave town of
Tbilisi. Yeah,
so
super hard to say.
Yeah, really hard to say. Costs 15 gel to get in, so that's roughly I think $5 US, right? And what do we see here?
It was destroyed by invaders. There was an earthquake, so a lot of it collapsed. It's mostly ruined now, but there's still a church left on top.
And over here, before we go up, there's a map, shows you everything they got, right? So the main road, fortification, grand gate, main tower. Man, there's a lot of things to see here, right? So we're just gonna walk around and explore it. Let's go. Okay, so once you enter the main gate, you have this massive staircase going over these huge boulders. So a few different structures, and then caves. Gotta be fit to go up here.
Yeah, man, it's a big climb.
Yeah, and bring some water and good hiking shoes. Okay, so this is the top. We have a few of the different cave dwellings here. We have a church above us, and luckily for us, it's not a hot day. It's a little chilly, It's perfect because if you come here in the summer, it's gonna be like a desert, right? You got incredible views. You got vines over there. And over here, we have the caves. And these are a few of the cave dwellings, right?
Right.
So this is basically where the terrace was, obviously, looking over the valley. And over here is where they would sleep. Wow, it's like a natural staircase here on the rock. Whoa. So you have the cross here. Dude, this is crazy. So most of the structure was destroyed during an earthquake, right?
Yeah. So you can see like some of there's pillars here. This complex is still very unstable. So like they've like built some things up to help protect it and to keep it from collapsing more.
So it was an ancient city, but its height was during medieval times, the 12th century.
Yeah, exactly. This place was inhabited like from even before Christ.
The reason why they built stuff like this is because they wanted to basically hide from invaders.
Yeah,
right?
it was a really good way of defense, like living in these caves, like on a rock like this.
Yeah, especially you can see everything, right? It's like a natural fortification. Right?
Exactly.
So walking through, and let's go to the top. Wow, it does remind me of Cappadocia. Certain things, you know. Cappadocia is a little different though. Cappadocia is more like caves underground, like tunnels. This is just like
this is cut out of the mountain. Like
Yeah.
you can even see the old chisel marks.
as you make your way up, as you can see, it's very steep. It's a little slippery. Oh man.
Yeah, and super uneven. Yeah, you gotta watch your feet.
Gotta watch your feet. Over here to
Yeah.
the right, we have more caves, so all housing over here as well. And we have, it's basically a few cisterns, right? So water deposits.
Yeah, exactly. So like a place like this, like no natural water source, so they would have to store water in the ancient times. You look around, like there's the caves left and right, like, and these all would have been parts of the complex where people lived or were working or doing stuff.
And right in front of us, we have the church. Let's go to the top.
This is Queen Tamar's Hall. So Queen Tamar was one of the most important rulers of Georgia back in the Golden Age in the 12th century. So you can see, like, it would have once come out as far as here, but like most of it's collapsed, and so there's a small part surviving in the back.
Obviously the cave part survived. The roofing went because that was all wood, but they rebuilt some of the walls, right? So with stone. So you see Queen Tamara's Hall, and that was the queen that they call king.
Yeah, so the
Right.
Georgians actually call her King Tamar because she was such an important ruler that they gave her the title of a king instead of a queen.
Yeah, she became queen or king when she was 6 years old. So she started
Exactly.
really early, and she lived for a long time.
Yeah, the end of the 12th, the beginning of the 13th century.
And right next to King Tamar's Hall, we have her wine cellar, and we have the ancient remains of the Cuevides, right? So the huge clay pots right there. That's insane.
Yeah, so you can see like this is like such a traditional part of Georgian culture. Like you go to like these ancient monuments and they all have like these Cuevides like left over.
Remember, Georgians basically were the birthplace of wine, right?
Birthplace of wine.
So they created wine, 8,000 year tradition, the Cuevides. Very different from European wines.
You can see this would have been a church at one time. It's entirely fallen down from the earthquake. You can see here like the front of the church where they would have had the iconostasis, and you see like these four places here, they would have had pillars there, like holding up the roof.
We just hiked up to the very top to get an epic view over the entire complex. Beautiful with the valley, the river, the church, all the cave dwellings, and you can explore here like 1-2 hours, just, you know, very similar.
Yeah, you can go around, like there's all these caves like cut out of the rocks where people used to live and do stuff.
Yeah, and if you're ever heading to Batumi, heading west from Tbilisi, it's only like a 90-minute drive from Tbilisi to Gori. You can come here, see the fortress, go to the Bazaar, see the Stalin Museum, and then come to this complex. And guys, if you love this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, subscribe to my channel for more awesome travel content. See you in the next travel food adventure in Georgia, and it's starting to pour cats and dogs. Look at this, so wet. Let's go.
All right.